Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to the channel Mathematics by Al Panjwani. In today's class we will cover the topic compound interest. We have done previously simple interest and now we will cover the topic compound interest. So basically first we need to understand the difference between the compound and the simple interest. So in simple interest, if we invest amount for 3 years, so the principal amount will always remain the same. For example, if I invested 5,000 rupees, then it will be remain 5,000 for 3 years. But in compound interest, if I invested 5,000 for 3 years and I'm getting interest per year, so after 1 year, for example, I invested principal amount 5,000 rupees per year and I'm getting interest 200 rupees per year, and I'm investing this amount and calculating the interest for 3 years. So remember that after the 1 year, as I got the interest 200 rupees and I invested principal amount or initial amount 5,000 rupees for the next year or for the next cycle of interest, now my principal amount will become 5,200. This means that your interest will be add on in your principal amount, and in the next year you will get interest as an initial amount or principal amount as 5,200. So your interest will be add on in each year and then you will get the interest, so it will increase the interest. So this is what the basic difference between compound and simple interest. So the formula of compound interest is amount is equal to principal 1 plus r divided by 100 power n mean time, how many years. So this is the basic formula, okay, and we know that the amount formula is principal plus interest. So this is the basic formula. Now we will see some different formula as well related to situation. For example, you are getting simple interest in every 6 months. This is known as semi-annual interest. Semi-annual mean your interest will be calculated in every 6 months and added in your principal amount. So when the semi-annual interest, then the formula will become A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 200. Everything is same, just 100 will replace by 200 because your interest will be adding after every 6 months. So this means that twice your interest will be added on twice in your principal amount. So this is the formula of semi-annual. If they say quarterly, quarterly means 4 times in every 3 months. So quarterly, so the formula will become A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 400 power n. Why 400? Because your interest will be add on in principal amount 4 times in a year. Okay, these are the formula. Now moving towards the questions. Question number 1. Basma invests $12,000 in an account paying compound interest at a rate of 1.5 per year. At the end of 1 year, she invests another 12,000 in the same account. At the end of year 4, she takes $20,000 out of the account. Calculate the amount money remaining in the account and at the end of the 4 year. So first, she invested 12,000 for 4 years. As you see, they are 4 years. So first, we need to calculate the amount for 4 years. 1 plus interest 1.5 divided by 100 power 4. When we solve this, we got the value 12,736.32. After 1 year, okay, after 1 year she invests another 12,000. So now I will calculate again 12,000, but the change I will made, the power will become 3. Why the power will become 3? Because at the end of 1 year, 1 year has been passed. Now we have 3 years left because she invested for 4 years, or we have to calculate the amount end of the 4 year. So now the amount will become 12,548.16. Now I will add these two values. This will give me the total amount she got after 4 years. So total amount she got after 4 years, after adding the value, we will get 25,284.48. This is the total amount. So after 4 years, she takes 20,000 out of the account. So now we need to minus 20,000. So the final amount we got 5,284.48. This is the remaining amount when she take out 20,000 from their account. So after 4 years, this is a remaining amount. So this is a correct answer of this question, and you will get 3 marks for that. I hope everything is clear. That's a very simple question. Now the next part, and I invest 600 in a saving account. The account pays compound interest at a rate of R% per year. At the end of 3 years, the total interest is 21.86. Now the formula is A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 100, because they are talking per year, so we need to divide by 100. Now we will write 600 here. We need to find R, so R will remain R, and the power will be 3, because at the end of 3 years. Now this is basically a amount, and we know the formula amount is A is equal to P plus interest. And in the question they have given the interest value. Interest value is 21.86. Principal value is 600 and interest is 21.86. So the value amount will be 621.86. So you have to write 621.86 here. Most of the students did mistake in this question and write 21.86. So remember that they given the interest, not the amount. So now 600 will goes to other side and divide. Now this question is basically homework for you. Now you need to understand the basic concept. I have given you the concept. Now what you need to do, you have to simplify this and you have to find out the final value of R and comment me the value of R. Inshallah I will share the solution with you as well, but try by yourself. 621.8 600 will give us 1.0364 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100. Now this is homework for you, and you need to find out the value of R. Comment your answer and I will share the solution with you. Okay, so now moving towards the next question. Idra invests 6,200 in an account paying compounded at a rate of 1.7 per year. Calculate total amount interest earned at the end of 4 years. Okay, very simple question. We have to find out the amount. So interest, we need to write total interest. So P is 6,200. 1 plus R is 1.7 divided by 100 power 4. So when we calculate this, so we will get the value 6,631.52. This is the amount we got, but in the question they ask interest. So what I need to do, P plus I is the formula. P will goes to other side, so A minus P is equal to I. The value of A is 6,631.52 and the principal amount is 6,200. So when we subtract, we get $431.52. This will be our final answer. So I hope everything is clear in this part. That's a very simple and basics part. So now moving towards the next question. Oh, an interesting question, and these two parts is also homework for you. I give question homework for the student to go through that thing, because just watching video will not give you clear understanding. You have to solve question. When you stuck, you can ask me, you can comment me, or you can just Gmail the picture of the question or the solution or the step you have stuck in. You will get my Gmail in the description. Okay, now I'm solving this question for you. Okay, this is a little bit different, that's why I'm solving this. These two are similar that we have done previously, so this is homework for you. Try this question in home. I hope you will get the correct answer. Now moving towards this question, very interesting and very easy question. Farhad invests 1500 in an account paying compound interest at a rate of 4% per year. So basically Farhad invests 1500 and in compound interest at a rate of 4% per year. Gulshan invests 1500 in an account paying simple interest at a rate of X% per year. Farhad and Gulshan have a same amount of money. So you can see that they have a same amount of money in their account at the end of 2 years. At the end of 2 years, calculate the value of X. So first line say that we have a compound interest, so we will apply the formula compound to find out the amount. 1500 1 plus 4% divided by 100 and power 2, because they are talking about 2 years. So I will get the amount of Farhad is $1600.42. Now the next line is Gulshan invests 1500 as a simple interest. So interest is equal to P is 1500 r we don't know, we will write x here, and the time is 2. No, there is one thing we need to change in this question, because just give me a minute. So what we need to do, you can see that have a same amount of money, but this formula will not give me amount, this give me interest. So we know that amount is equal to p plus interest. So if I move p to this side, it will become a minus p is equal to interest. So now I will replace interest by a minus p. So a minus p is equal to p rt. P will goes to other side and add, so p plus p rt. I will take p as a common, so 1 plus rt. Now this is the formula of amount we got by simplifying. Now what I will do, I will put the value here. The value is 1500. 1 plus r we need to find out, and the t is basically 2 time is 2, so I will write here 2x. So you can see that we got two values. This is a Farhat invested and paying compound interest, and this is basically Gulshan, that is account paying simple interest. Now in the third statement you can see that Farhat and Gulshan have a same amount of money, so we can put both of them equally because they have same amount of money. Now what I will do, I will put 1622.42. the condition say that they are same amount of money, so I will write here 1500 1 plus 2x. Now I will solve and find out the value of x. That's what the question is. So now 1500 goes to other side and divide. I hope you know these basic things, how to simplify and find out the value of x or any variable. So when we divide these two values, we get 1.0816 is equal to 1 plus 2x. 1 will goes to other side and minus, so this will become 0.0816 is equal to 2x. Now 2 will goes to other side and divide, so 0.0816 divided by 2 will give me the value of x, that is 4.08. so I will write percentage sign because we are finding interest rate. So this is the question. That's a very simple question, but just you need to understand the concept. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. As I told you that D and E part is homework, these part are very similar that we have done in the class. So I hope everything is clear. Inshallah we will start a new topic next class. Allah Hafiz.